Today's episode is sponsored by PetFlow. There's no easier way to make sure that your pet has their food when you need it than by setting up automatic pet food delivery from PetFlow. Choose your brand of dog food, decide how often you want it shipped, and PetFlow will make sure it's there whenever you need it. My viewers are going to receive $10 off their first 3 automatic shipments by entering code ZAC30 at checkout. I'll have a link in the description. I've seen it a million times. When a dog doesn't seem to be receptive to working for food or play, many people just assume they've got an untrainable dog on their hands. Or worse, that the only options left are to use forceful, primitive training methods. Today, I'm gonna show you how to overcome that. Click thumbs up for Rudy, the rescued racing greyhound. Subscribe to my channel and pick up a copy of my book, Dog Training Revolution. You can get the audio version too. Now let's meet Hillary and her dog Rudy and find out what's going on.
My name is Hillary, my dog's name is Rudy, and he's a greyhound. I adopted Rudy about a year ago. I really wanted to adopt an adult dog because I knew they had so many of them who needed homes. And I hear that retired racing greyhounds make great pets. Training Rudy right now is very difficult. He doesn't do much, but what he does do, he's just a great guy. So I tried to teach him to sit, but we don't want them to sit because greyhounds aren't supposed to sit. It's kind of uncomfortable for them. He wants to get in my stuff, or he'll try to be involved in the activity, but he needs to be able to lie down, and I'm having trouble getting him to go to his bed or lie down. Zach, please help me teach Rudy how to lie down.
All right, Hillary, I'm excited to work with Rudy today, and hopefully we can teach him to lie down. Contrary to what you might think, it's quite common for many greyhounds to be pretty mellow dogs. In fact, it can be very challenging to teach many of them how to do something like a basic lie down. Not all dogs are receptive to all training methods, so how do you get a dog to lie down if they're completely indifferent towards a lure? Normally, when you teach a dog to lie down, you have them sit, and then you try and lure them into a down like this. But remember, greyhounds aren't particularly comfortable going into a sit. It's kind of awkward to lure them into a down. Look at that. That's not really working on Rudy. Obviously, Rudy is very comfortable taking turkey, so we know he likes that. He's just really uncomfortable doing the lure into a down. All dogs will eventually lie down on their own without us asking them to. I mean, they've got to relax sometime, right? Today, we're gonna rely on a principle called capturing to teach Rudy to lie down. Capturing is when you catch your dog in the act of doing something you want to teach them and let them know what they're doing as they're doing it, with the expectation that they'll learn to do the behavior you want if you do this enough.
That's what capturing is, okay. So it's like capturing's a strange word for lying down.
We're just gonna sit here and we're gonna wait for Rudy to lie down all by himself.
All right.
When you rely on capturing a behavior, it will require you to spontaneously and promptly communicate with your dog. You'll have to be ready to jump into training at a moment's notice. Yes, capturing does take longer, sometimes dozens of repetitions, but this is a wonderful way to deeply expand your communication with your dog and teach them to do things that they do naturally when you ask them to. This can open up a completely new dimension to your training. For example, if you tell your dog, go pee, while they're doing their business, then they'll eventually learn that go pee means get to it. While we're waiting for Rudy to lie down, you have a trick you could show us that you taught him?
I do. He can take a marshmallow out of my mouth.
And unfortunately, we don't have bigger marshmallows, so we're gonna have to use these smaller ones.
That was too much. He's very picky. He's very particular about lots of things, especially where he lies down.
As he should be.
He just has to get comfortable enough, and he usually has to make his circle. He has to be able to walk for a little bit to get to a point to lie down.
I gotcha.
I think he's thinking about lying down right now.
Okay, just because of his general body language?
Yes, he's staring at the ground, he's putting his legs close together like that.
Oh, very good.
And he's on something soft, and he always looks for something soft.
Okay, good to know. And nobody knows your dog like you do. I mean, you know his individual quirks and his body language. Encouraging him to relax can encourage a dog to lie down as well, talking sweet to them, petting them softly. These are all great things.
Oh, if you talk very sweetly to him while he's lying down, he'll fall asleep. Rudy. Hey, Rudy, wanna lie down? Sometimes I come in and he's asleep like this.
Like what?
He'll sleep like this. Oh, now he's ready to play. Maybe if I get up and go over there, he won't be so into getting pet from me that he'll be comfortable lying down.
Right now, it looks like he's thinking about lying down. What do you think?
Definitely. He's sniffing around like this. He's been standing up for a long time. I know he wants to lie down.
Lie down. Good job. Very good. And when he does lie down, I'm going to make sure that I'm right there to provide an amazing outcome to that behavior. So eventually you can see if you do this enough times, your dog learns, you know, every time I lie down, turkey just seems to appear out of nowhere, or dog treats if you wanted to have soft dog treats located, say, in your living room so you could easily get to them. Lie down. Oh, shoot, sorry. Thought I had him there. Lie down. Very good. That's called down. The next time I catch him lying down, I'm going to try and read him and really anticipate when he's about to lie down, and I'll say down just before he does it. And if I can do that enough times, well, then I'm pretty convinced he'll learn how to lie down. Lie down. Very good. That's called down. Excellent job. And so you can see there how I was able to say the word as he was going into it. That's the most effective way to teach your dog what a word or a phrase means. Down. Very good. That's called lie down. Excellent. Good job. You see that? So you can see how we're gradually evolving the behavior here and showing him what he's doing as he's doing it until eventually we can just say down and have him lie down. Rudy, that is excellent, sir. Click thumbs up for Rudy and retired rescue racing greyhounds everywhere. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel and pick up a copy of my book. A special huge thank you to all of our patrons on Patreon who make this possible. And hey, Hillary, you did a really awesome job today.
Oh, thank you.